celebrations last night, I'm sure. I think it's coming home. We've got a little taster this Saturday night, BT Sports, 7 o'clock. We've got England versus Italy in a boxing ring. Lyndon Arthur, unbeaten in 18 fights, takes on Davide Faraci from Italy, also unbeaten in 15 fights in our main event. That's from the Royal Albert Hall, BT Sports, Saturday night. On the stage now we have the chief support. We have unbeaten super middleweight contender Zach Parker, and we have multi-time amateur medalist Sherzod Kusanov. With me, of course, as ever, Hall of Fame boxing promoter Frank Warren, the man who is making it all happen. Frank, I'll come to you first. Before we even get into anything, is it coming home?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely coming home.
Heard it first.
England was out last night. It's that edge of the seat stuff. We want to double up.
Well, that's it. I mean, we'll come to that. Part 2 of this press conference will be Lyndon Arthur against Davide Faraci. Frank, we're at the Royal Albert Hall, Saturday night. Set the table for us. What a venue, what a great show.
Well, it's a brilliant venue. It is a great show. I'm only disappointed we can only have 1,000 people in there. It seems boxing has been treated totally different than any other sport as far as capacity is concerned, but anyway, we've got to get on with it. And I'm expecting some really good fights there, involving good quality British fighters and international fighters.
It's their 150th anniversary as well, I believe, at the Albert Hall.
Yeah, I was there on the opening day.
Zach Parker, this is his second fight for Queensbury. Was he a little bit better than you expected, Frank, when you saw his debut?
Listen, I've known Neil for years as manager Neil Marsh, and I've got to tell you something, when we talked about getting this deal done, we got it done, and I haven't seen a lot of them, not being disrespectful, because I just haven't seen a lot of them fight. And I've got to tell you something, it absolutely impressed, really impressed me. I said to you the obvious when we went in on the Monday, how good what a good job he did against a very good stock before. And I've got to tell you something, how he's gone under the radar, I have no idea. But he's not under the radar now. He's number one. He's a good opponent. Not to be. You've only got to look at Sherzod's record. He's got a very good record. But I think he is going to be something special. I think Zach is really going on to be something extra special. I really mean that.
Well, he's got no easy task in front of him. Sherzod Kusanov here, multi-time amateur medalist. And Sherzod, welcome to the UK. Thanks for joining us. You've seen it all. You've fought all different types of styles, amateur and pro. What sort of fight are you expecting from Zach Parker?
Вы видели многие бои. Вы какой матч вы ожидаете?
Я правильно, Зак Паркера все просмотрел, он очень хороший боксер, быстрый, и молодой, он подвижный боксер, я с такими боксерами еще не встречался, но мне очень интересно с ним побоксировать.
Zach Parker is a very good boxer. I'm actually expecting a very good fight. He's young, he's agile, he's very quick on his feet, so I'm expecting a very good fight.
You've got numerous wins over unbeaten opponents and highly rated opponents up to quite recently. Why do you think you're able to get these wins against these unbeaten guys? Are they underestimating you?
Вы были в многих матчах, вы были в многих боях, и многие из этих бойцов вы победили. И почему вы думаете, они, может быть, лучше, чем вы? Или вы лучше, чем они?
Нет, я никогда не говорю, что я лучше их, которые моих соперников. Я выхожу и боксирую. Я стараюсь победить и выиграть. И все соперники достойны своего этого, все сильные боксеры. Я выхожу выигрывать, побеждать. Остальное, не знаю.
I'm always on the ready to win, I'm always fighting my best, and I'm always bringing my best form to every fight. So I'm not entirely sure why I won, but I did, and I tried to go all the way when I'm there.
And Zach Parker is 20-0 now. 20 have tried, 20 have failed. What makes you any different to the other guys?
Заку 29 лет, и чем он отличается от других бойцов, с кем вы до того были в других матчах?
Отличается он быстрый боксер, молодой, он чувствительный, я просмотрел его бои. Ну, я думаю, очень интересный бой будет между ним и мной, потому что я встречался как с партнерами, соперниками, мне удавалось их выигрывать. Ну, будет красивый бой, зрелищный бой.
It will be a very exciting fight because Zach Parker is absolutely agile and he's very quick, he's very fast. But I've seen fighters like him before, and I fought them and I won. But I think it's going to be a very exciting match.
And finally, Shazad, thank you again. What is the prediction? What's going to happen on Saturday night?
Что вы думаете произойдет в субботу?
В субботу произойдет, но я ничего не могу сказать, все от Бога, вы сами знаете, как суждено будет, так и будет. Мы будем оба боксировать, оба будем выигрывать друг друга. Ну, как там сложится бой, это все, вы сами знаете, это бой. Я не могу ничего не сказать, но он тоже выходит выигрывать, и я побеждаю. Ну, я не приехал здесь проигрывать, я приехал выигрывать, и я никогда, хоть я возрастной боксер, я всегда стремлюсь вперед и побеждать.
Did you just say knockout?
He actually mentioned that he's here to win. He came over to win, and Zach Parker is ready to win as well. So on the night, it'll be exciting to see who's going to be the winner. But I'm going to put my best forward, and that I'm expecting the same from Zach. So I'm expecting a very exciting fight.
Excellent, thank you very much. Frank, just before we come to Zach, what's the thinking behind this match? Because it looks to me like obviously Zach's in this great position with the WBO. Do you think he needs to build up the experience a little bit more, get the profile, get in front of BT Sport viewers a little bit more as well?
He needs to be active, he needs to be busy, we need to get the public see him. And I know Sherlock is a very, very good fighter, got a great record, and I know that he's going to bring the best out of Zach. This is a good fight, it's going to be a very competitive fight, to get the best out of it and be able to gauge going forward where we are with Zach. But I'm looking for him to do something very explosive. Do what he did last time, let the British public see what he's got, because he is something, I'm telling you, he's a little bit special. No doubt about it. We're lucky. We 18 fights he came to us with, normally they start off with us. So it's great, in his position, and I'm delighted, and he's going to be shown BT viewers and the punters there on the night. We've got a new star at British boxing.
Well, Zach, that's heavy praise. New star in British boxing. I feel like I'm seeing you every week now. Do you feel like you're building up some momentum now? Things are getting moving for you?
Yeah, most definitely. Obviously now being with Frank, we're pushing on and getting me out there all the time. Can't thank him enough. Never had this before in boxing, and I'm glad to be getting my name out there.
What sort of fight are you expecting on Saturday night? Because this fella, just looking at him, he's not here to mess about.
Yeah, obviously he's a good fighter, 122, lost to really good amateur as well, 2-time Olympian, and silver medalist in the World Games. And I'm not expecting a really hard fight, but with my best beats his best, and that's all I'm going to say about him.
Frank said he's after another explosive performance. Bit of pressure there. I mean, it was very explosive last time, it was a couple of rounds. You knocked out a fight, never been knocked out. Is that the plan on Saturday?
Yeah, just plan is just to go out there and win. If the knockout comes, it comes. But the way I've been training, that's what we've been trying to pull off. This is what all the fans want to see, knockouts. And we'll just have to see on Saturday night.
What started as a whisper about Canelo at Pride Park is being said more and more and more. I've seen an article on Sky Sports News this morning about it. How maybe Frank can coax Canelo over for that fight. Is this one of those see it, believe it, achieving things? Are you seeing that?
I'm definitely with the right promoter to get it done. And if Canelo ever wants to come over to Britain, Pride Park's place to box.
Is that possible, Frank? What do you reckon?
Listen, anything's possible, isn't it? Who knows? But look, he's going to fight Canelo in September against Caleb Plant. So once he does it, if he wins that fight, he's got 4 belts. Then he's going to pressure from all the organisations to enforce their mandatories. Provided Zach comes through on Saturday, he's the mandatory. And this fella here, he'll want to be jumping into his boots, become the #1. So it's there for him. It's there to be done.
Definitely not thinking about Saturday night. rather than thinking ahead. It's a half
That's
fight.
exactly right.
That's
Focus
got
on that.
I've got a ton of vision for this fight, so no point looking ahead when at least can other fights if I can't get through this idea.
And that's the best attitude to have. What's in front of you, right?
Absolutely right. And have you prepared for this? Like this is the world title fight, because there are no world title fights. You slip up here.
That's it. Yeah, and every fight counts. If you lose, you're at the bottom of the pile, and I don't plan on being at the bottom of the pile again. And you'll see on Saturday night what I've been training for, and what I've been trying to do my whole life, and we'll just have to see.
Dangerous fight this, Brent. I mean, a couple of fights ago, Sherzod Kusanov was knocking out a very highly rated Polish prospect who was knocking people out himself.
He knows that Parker, though.
He's no Zach Parker. Final word to you on this fight, Frank.
I think it's been a really good fight. It's two top quality operators, and I think we're going to see something. We're going to see some fireworks.
Fireworks, Saturday night, BT Sport, Royal Albert Hall. Our chief support, Zach Parker against Sherzod Kusanov, the WBO International Super Middleweight title. That high ranking is on the line, and potentially a future fight with Canelo Alvarez. The gentleman will pose now for some photos, and we'll see you shortly for part two. Part two of our Fight Week press conference. It's England versus Italy this weekend, as we know, and the man that has led England to Saturday night is, of course, Frank Warren, Hall of Fame boxing promoter. Frank, this has fallen quite nicely, hasn't it?
Yeah, who'd have thought that? England versus Italy. Sounds good to me, that one. So we should have, I think we've got a little riding on this. 250 fights. Italian champion, Davide Faraci. 15-0 and 17-0. Commonwealth champion, and also #1 ranked in WBO light heavyweight. So we've got a lot on the line here. Certainly for Lyndon. He wants to cement his position as the #1. He can't afford to slip up, and obviously David will be looking to take over his shot. His slot, I should say. So for me, this is a good fight. 2 undefeated fighters, be a cracking fight.
Yeah, no doubt, an absolute cracker. The WBO Intercontinental title is on the line. Lyndon Arthur's high ranking that he's got at light heavyweight up against Davide Faraci. Now, David, I'm going to come to you first. You are unbeaten in 15 fights. This is a real chance for you to get quite high up in the rankings, isn't it?
Rispondo in italiano. Sì, è un'opportunità molto grossa per me e io sono convinto di farcela, darò il massimo di tutto quello che ho e penso che ci riesco.
Davide said it's a great opportunity for him, but he feels very confident and he's going to give his best to win it.
And have you trained for this like this is your world title fight?
Ti sei allenato tanto per questo?
Sì, certo, ci stiamo allenando io e il mio team, tutto il team, preparatore atletico, maestro tecnico, ci siamo preparati al massimo. Sono pronto, oggi sto qui e posso dire sono pronto, non vedo l'ora di combattere sabato, salire sul ring e portare questa cintura a casa.
So he said that they trained a lot, all of them. They played the match and he feels absolutely confident and he can't wait for Saturday.
And what dangers does Lyndon Arthur bring?
Sicuramente c'ha pure esperienza anche lui, c'ha 18 match, 17, più o meno uguale, quindi siamo lì. E niente, si vedrà sul ring poi come ci comportiamo, come sarà il match.
So he said that of course he's got a lot of experience, he won 17, 18 matches, but that is not very far from him and they're going to see on Saturday how this is in hand.
You did some sparring with Artur Beterbiev, widely considered #1 in the division. You did that a couple of years ago. What did you learn from that?
Era un'esperienza molto utile per me e sono molto contento di averla. Io ho imparato soprattutto di gestire i round perché lì ho fatto più round sparring con lui, di gestire, portare i colpi precisi, decisi, soprattutto questo ho imparato lì in Canada.
So it was an amazing experience for him, and what he's learned is how to control the match, and especially how to control his strength and be precise.
So is the aim for an Italy double this weekend? Davide Faraci and then the Italy national
Sì, io spero. Allora, io posso parlare solo del nostro match, quindi quello io ci penso io e lo farò. Poi nel calcio spero che l'Italia vincerà.
So he said that he can only talk about himself. So when it comes to boxing, he will do the best he can to win. But when it comes to football, well, there's not much you can say. But of course, we both hope that Italy is going to win.
Thank you, Davide. Most people here do not hope Italy will win on Sunday. Frank, I'm going to come to you. Just heard from Davide there. Obviously, you've got 3 light heavyweights, brilliant light heavyweights. You've got Lyndon Arthur, Anthony Arthur, and of course Callum Johnson. They all seem to be vying for that shot at Joe Smith. How do you keep them all happy?
You can't keep everybody happy. It's a fact of life. That's the unfortunate thing. We're not magicians. At the moment, Lyndon's the man. He's ranked #1. He's got that #1 ranking. He's in that position. He's obviously got a tough fight on Saturday. I think once that fight's out of the way, and we'll see where we go. At the moment, from that #1 spot, Joe Smith is. I don't think he's mandatory. Not due till next year. So we are where we are. Let's see what we can do. And I'm going out to the States on the 24th. I'll still be out there for Tyson's fight, and I'll be talking to Aaron who promotes Joe Smith out there. And Joe Guardia, by the way, he's got tackling. He'll be fighting on the 24th against Joe Joyce. So there's a lot of talks going on. But more importantly, I've got to get this out of the way. This is the most important thing. Lyndon knows what he's got to do. He knows he can't afford to slip up. David obviously fancies the job. He's got an unbeaten record. To come to another country with an unbeaten record, you do that for a reason, because you've got confidence. I'm expecting our man to come through. I'm expecting England to win the next day at Wembley, and I'll be barred from Bar Italia. I won't be able to get in there anymore after that.
Lyndon, you are representing England now, mate. It's a big deal.
1-0 on Saturday.
Did it sort of click to you that this is happening? When did you realise that, hold on, there's 2 England Italy's going off this weekend?
Last night when we won.
Well, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, we had to get past them man last time we did that, so now it's down to me to score the first goal.
Just a word on that. I mean, they really did us proud last night, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
So tell us, this is your first fight since the op. Presumably you've been sparring. Any nerves heading into this that you can throw right?
Nah, I'm not nervous. I'm not nervous with you, I'm not nervous with all of them. Completely 100% confident. I'm excited to fight. I'm looking forward to Saturday.
I mean, I spoke to you last week, and it was one of those where you were ready to throw me out.
You pissed me off a lot there.
Yeah,
it's fine. No one's
every time. But I mean, you were in fight mode. You were ready to go, so you must be even more itching to just get in the ring now, huh?
Yeah, of course. It's not too far. I've got to wait tomorrow. That's it. I've got to get the job done.
You've got a bit of a target on your back these days, though. I mean, it's not just, of course, Davide Faraci. Your name is in the mouth of several other light heavyweights. Isaiah Burton was calling you out the other day, saying you're a sitting duck. Are you seeing these sort of comments around you? Are you used to it?
We're not going to talk about anybody else. It's man and me. We're going to talk about me and what I'm going to do today. I don't want to talk about anybody else. What are you going to do? I'm going to move on. I don't need to focus on anybody else but him at the moment. We'll talk about fighters after this.
What dangers does Davide Faraci bring?
He brings a lot of dangers. An undefeated fighter, he doesn't know how to lose yet. He's a good boxer. He's tall. He's got a great job. He's got a good job from what I've seen, and you know I will test that out on Saturday.
Okay. Well, final prediction then.
I'll knock him out.
I don't think Lyndon Arthur needs to or wants to say any more. Final word, Frank Warren, our headline Saturday night, Lyndon Arthur against Davide Faraci. Give us the sell. What's going to happen in there?
England v Italy. That's that's what it is. It's a big fight, and there's a lot at stake for both the fighters, and more so for Lyndon Arthur, because he cannot afford to lose that position he's got. So it's all on the line, and I like the attitude that he's got there, and he says he intends to do. And we will see on Saturday if that's going to be the case. He's a good fighter, and there's no doubt about it. Done everything been asked of him in 17 fights. He's got to make it 18 now. But that man over there has not come just to make up the numbers, that's for sure. He's come to, he obviously fancies the job.
He does fancy the job. It's England versus Italy, Saturday and Sunday. We're starting off at the Royal Albert Hall Saturday night, live on BT Sport from 7 o'clock. Lyndon Arthur headlines against unbeaten Davide Faraci. Join us. We look forward to it.